So hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you've never been here, my name is Marlene, and I love to play Sims. So I decided that I was gonna turn my hobby into a YouTube channel because you know what? Why not? So today I have a build that I actually did a while ago. I filmed this about a month ago. I know it was pre-growing together. So yeah, a long time. But yeah, this one is one of the first builds that I did with NoCC. Like I decided that I was gonna kind of change my gameplay style, but not completely. But ever since I think it was the Scar University or somewhere around that time that this Sims team has been stepping it up, and I'm loving every single thing that comes out of it, the Sims team. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna become a vanilla player. So yeah, this is actually one of the first ones on playing really vanilla. But anyways, I decided to build in Oasis Springs. I don't normally build in Oasis Springs. It's not my favorite world. I don't know why. The desert, it kind of it's a little depressing for me. I don't know. I live in a city where there's a lot of greenery and it rains a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's very humid. We're by the river, and just the idea of the desert, I don't like it. I like it in my mind because I'm oh, no humidity. Anyone who lives in a place that's very humid knows what I'm talking about. But the humidity is the worst thing ever. And in my mind, I'm oh, and no humidity. But in reality, every time I go somewhere that's a little bit more deserty, I'm not that into it. But I decided to step out of my comfort zone and build in Oasis Springs anyway, because I am wanting to rebuild everything in The Sims. That was something I would love. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get it away and I'm gonna start building Oasis Springs, because if not, I'm never gonna get around to it if I don't start now. So yeah. Also I love the hacienda style. You can call it Mediterranean, or the hacienda. I think it's more inspired in Mexican build. But I really love that style of houses. And in The Sims, if you know, you know. If you're a builder, then you know how much build my objects, and especially build mode items there are in this style. So it's very, very easy to build in this style. It is quite expensive, if you're going for starter home, which I started with the idea that this could potentially be a starter home. But at last, it is not. It is not a starter home. It's not ridiculously priced. I think it ended up being a 30-something thousand simoleons, and it has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. There's an ensuite, master bathroom bedroom thing, and then there are 2 bedrooms. They're on the smaller side, but you know what? It's a sense everything is on the smaller size normally. But then I think it's a pretty playable house. This is the type of build that I would normally do for my own gameplay. A lot of open space and just everything just put in there. So yeah, I think it's a very, very playable house, and it's a 30-something. Maybe it's not the story home, we will be our Sims first, but then maybe your Sims can be married and they have a child, maybe, if they want to, or not. Maybe they have a long dogs or cats and they can all live here. But it's basically the whole after your starter home. You made a little bit of money and you're maybe level 3 of your career, and you bulldoze your house and you move. And this is the home you buy then. Yeah. If you know, you know. But anyways, talking about the build, I decided to go with period kitchen because I wanted everything to be very symmetrical. I wanted to be felt like this older style. I know this is a very like traditional build. I'm I tend to go a lot more like modern, like I call it fancy modern, traditional modern or whatever. Odd, which if you've seen any of my other builds, like I uploaded, I think it was last week, a like mansion in the sales using CC. So if you're into that, I'm gonna link it down below. But that's like the kind of style that I tend to go for. And in the Sims, I wish you could go for it in real life, but it's very expensive. But in the Sims, I tend to go for that style. And I decided, you know what, no, we're going to go for something very different. I use a lot of things that I don't normally use. Like that whole living room, I don't think, except for the, like the little table under the TV that's from Eco Lifestyle. I use that one a lot. But everything else, I normally never use. Like that desk, those couches, even that rug. Like I think I love that rug, but I never use it. Just it doesn't fit my vibe. So yeah, I think it's very cute. Like I really like. I think it's it turned out really. It turned out better than I expected. Like really, it did turn out better than I expected. I love like it's sunk at the living room using platforms. So cool. Anyways, here we go with two bedrooms. As I say, they're not really big, and I cannot like furnish them like whatever. I did also furnish the bathrooms off camera because bathrooms are horrible and I hate them, and also I did do like cheap bathrooms which tend to be like really boring. So yeah, that's what I've done. That's what I don't show me building the bathrooms because I think it's like the most boring thing on earth. But yeah, the bedrooms, going back to bedrooms. As I said, they're not very big, and I didn't include any like skill building or just any type of like personality type of objects. These are really very bland rooms, except for like the plants. If you can say that plants are not bland, but yeah, basically boring bedroom. I would normally in my own gameplay, I tend to put like skill building objects in my rooms, but in this one I didn't because I didn't have space, and I thought, you know what, it's better for downloading. But yeah, then I did a taller room. This was before the infant update. I would have loved to do like a little like I would have put that infant crib that you can turn into like a toddler bed. I would love to put that there and do like a dual little bedroom. It would have been really cute. Yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I love that like high school rug, the one that with flowers for kids' bedrooms. I think it's just like magical. I don't know. I would have loved to have that as a kid in my room. So I use it quite a lot. I think it's really pretty. And they size up really well. This is the thing. We use a lot of rugs. They do not size up good. They're not meant to be sized up. This one is. So it's a little trick. And then I did a little like child's bedroom. And my idea for his child, like you can see by now, I'm getting kind of like bored of doing very tidy things in bedrooms. It just put a lot of personality into the kids. And this one is obsessed with animals. I have the little like decals, like doggy decals, the doggy calendar, the little dog, like stuffed dog. Like in my mind, maybe, he really wants a dog, like the kid really wants a dog. And the parents will like buy one for him, and then he just keeps getting obsessed with it in his bedroom. So that's kind of like the story I made up in my mind. Like it was kind of cute. The kid that really wants a dog, and you move into this house with the kid, you can get the kid a dog. So it'd be really cute. And like that would be like a full circle thing. But anyways, yeah, just kind of like the entryway, pretty standard entryway. I never know what to put in entryways, and I tend to make them really big, and I don't know why. Like there's something about a big entryway that just, like, in real life, it's magnificent and it's beautiful and it's just like, ah, beautiful moment. In the sense, it's kind of like a waste of space, and I never know like what to do with them. So I put like a embossed rug, and now, yeah, a rug. But anyways, now we're moving into like the backyard, and what I did is I did like a part of the yard has grass. Like, okay, so I never lived in a desert, as I told you, not a desert person. But I thought, maybe something that I have seen and tried in the beach. I go a lot to the beach here in Idea, which is like a very arid beach. It's not like a tropical beach. It's like an arid beach, and a lot of people tend to like maybe have this little space with grass in it, because obviously they have to use water, like rainwater. So they have like a little space, which is normally to breed, like the backyard, and then everything else is just like sand or whatever. So I was channeling that. I don't know if that is something where you live. It is something where I live. I don't live on the beach, but when I go there, it tends to be like this. So yeah, that was my inspiration behind it. I thought, you know what, maybe they have like artificial water. No, not artificial water. You know what I mean. But yeah, I thought it would be cute to have some greenery in this home. And then I put the little like debug car, and I did a lot of debug landscaping because I wanted to keep this, as I told you, very like budget friendly. And there's a really good tip for anyone building. You can get a lot of debug landscape, and it is literally 0 simoleons, and you can just put your do your whole back garden using debug landscaping. I'm gonna put the cheats down below, but it's bb.show hidden objects, and then you have to type in bb.show live edit objects, and you're gonna get this like whole catalog with a lot of build and buy items. Well, not a lot of build, a lot of buy items, and they're super cute, and I love them, and they're free literally. So if you were doing a budget build like this one, then you would benefit of it. But yeah, we're kind of getting to the end of this. I'm really happy with it, with how this turned out. If you liked it, and please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out. I am trying to get a little bit more organized with uploads, because I have a lot of things filmed, just like hours and hours and hours of footage of me building in Sims, but I never get to this part, which is sitting in front of the camera and talking to you guys. But yeah, anyways, I love you, and I will see you in the next one.